Finally, the day had come. It had been years in the making. We'd managed to secure a few coveted campsites for this trip. It's a place that feels almost mythical. It's known as the Matterhorn of the Rockies. We got a late start, the sun already slipping to the west, and we had miles to cover before dark, chasing daylight through the mountains. The meadows were vast and golden. The mountains, distant at first, felt like a promise on the horizon. The wildflowers guided us along the trail as we took in their quiet beauty. The deeper we went, the more the Rockies began to reveal their true character. Ancient, raw, and just so beautiful.
Trail down there. People go that way.
The sound of birds followed us, a reminder that nature is never still, always moving, always evolving. Lakes, meadows, mountains, along with the soft breath of wind against our faces. It was perfect. Day 2 arrived as the sun began to warm the valley floor, and the forest swallowed us whole. The trail, winding through shadows, cool and still, a quiet prelude to the heat that waited beyond. It was gonna be a hot one. But hey, we weren't complaining. This is what we came for. Soon the climbing began. We'd known it was coming, the long pull out of the valley toward the light. The forest thinned, and with every step, the view opened wider. Ridges appeared, distant peaks playing peekaboo through the trees. By midday, the sun was high, the air thick with heat and effort. Lunch soon called, and so was a sip of that fresh mountain water. It was getting sweaty out here. Okay, here we are, day 2. Did a little bit of filming yesterday, not a ton. We were kind of pressed for time. We got a late start, had some things to take care of. So I didn't hit the trail till 4, but we got a little bit of footage coming in. Stayed at Porcupine Creek Campground. And yeah, actually a nice spot. I've seen a few comments saying it's not that great, but I don't think we minded it at all. It was quite good. So anyways, we're approaching Og Lake. It's a beautiful day, as you can see. And we're sweating pretty hard already, but we just stopped for some lunch. And yeah, we're going to Magog. So we're going all the way in today and should be there in a few hours. We'll see. We've got lots of time here. We're not pressed today, so we're just going to enjoy the day. I'll check in a bit later.
That's that next ridge.
Never sang that.
Ow!
Them damn horseflies.
Bit me right through my shirt.
Kind of rude little bastards, aren't they?
Yeah.
All right, a little check-in. We've, let's see, what do we hit here for mileage? We've hit just over 13K. I think we have another 3.5 to go, or 3, something like that. But we're approaching Lake Magog. The views are pretty epic. Assiniboine is pretty cool. Trails are awesome, like manicured. And these meadows are super beautiful too. Just vast, long, beautiful. So the hiking's been pretty nice. All right, check in when we get back to camp here.
On the road, I've been away for far too long, but now I'm on my way back home. I hear the west winds calling out my name. They're telling me to head your way,
Right, the lakes.
down your road and past your gates. Keep your eyes on the horizon. I was looking to belong when I'd already found my home. Won't be long, I'm there before the setting sun, for you to fall into my arms, the place I call my home.
That is a blocker.
I was looking to belong when I already found my home.
Day 3 broke just before dawn. The air was cold and still, that quiet edge of morning when the world hasn't quite woken up yet. We peeled ourselves from the warmth of our sleeping bags, a little slower than planned, but driven by the promise of what waited above. The niblet, the sunrise, and a race against the light. We moved fast, breath rising in the clouds. And when we finally reached the ridge, wow. Mount Assiniboine stood there in the distance, calm, eternal, the kind of beauty that silences you. We made breakfast with that view, coffee steaming, flies buzzing. Those damn flies. Greg's knee had started acting up again. He turned back towards Elizabeth Lake while we carried on, up to the nub, then down toward the valley below. It is the nub. By the time we descended to the lake, our legs were heavy, our feet aching for the shock of cold water. Sunburst Lake awaited. It was another beautiful day. Whew.
Oh my god, Greg, I found the most epic rock.
Oh yeah?
Oh.
All right, good morning everyone. Day 4 out here in Mount Assiniboine. It's actually been super beautiful. A few bugs for sure, some mosquitoes, and my favorite, the horsefly. And anyways, we're headed off to, we're gonna see maybe Og Pass or potentially Windy Ridge Viewpoint. Clouds are rolling in today, so could get some showers, not sure, but we're gonna go for a stroll. I think it's about 12 kilometers or so, but we'll check in a bit and see how things are going. At this point, we had feet on trail. The clouds were already making their intentions known. A gray softness had settled over the peaks, the kind that tells you change is coming. So, we got rolling early again, back across the meadow. Ahead of us, a shorter day hike. But soon, the climbing would start again up to Og Pass. settled in for a little lunch, but it wouldn't be long before we felt the first drops of rain. It was time to pack up and make our way back to camp. The rains that were promised fell the heaviest just as we were getting into our tent, but we awoke to misty blue skies. What a perfect day to be hiking out. Morning, everyone. It is Thursday, our final day. We're heading out. Had a great day yesterday to wrap things up on our hike out to Og Pass. And then, as forecasted, the rains came in, rained pretty hard. And so we dealt with that for a little bit, but really overall not too bad. Pretty thankful we've had some nice weather. But we're well on our way here. I think we're, what are we here? Watch check, I think we're close to 5K in. And we've got, not sure, because the signage, you know, as you know, sometimes you jump on all trails and it says 20 and it's 25. So we're not sure if it's 30 or 25 today, but we'll let you know for sure. We've just crested Wonder Pass. Beautiful little hike to this point. And we're heading down to Marvel Lake. And we're gonna carry on to Mount Shark Trailhead. So yeah, super gorgeous. Hopefully the footage is showing that.
So you see what I've been telling you. It's nothing like it seems. It's what I've been telling you. Oh, you'd learn what I mean if you came